It's an act of domesticating people like dogs. Experiment. The woman was abducted in full view of the public. Immediately after being passed out by the other party, brought into the dark experimental base. The limbs were locked in chains. No matter how hard you struggle, you are doing useless work. Immediately after, the woman was put on a dog collar and a chain. Locked in the kennel. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't tear it off. The collar is also very firm. Can't take it off at all. The woman starts to shout helplessly. I want to know about this dog. Are there any other mice in the house? But no one responded to him. Women feel hopeless. The next day, the staff brought a pot of dog food. This is what women eat all day long. The woman screamed desperately. I want to know what's going on. Before she can speak, this guy just told him to shut up. The woman had to ask how to urinate. The staff member pointed behind the woman. This is the place to go to the toilet. Wouldn't that be shrouded in feeding every day? When the woman turns back, the staff has disappeared. He squatted on the ground and sniffed the dog food. The taste is too unique. Such food, normal people really can't swallow. But what women don't know is, dog food is the only food he eats every day. Soon to the third day, the staff brought another pot of dog food. I saw that the woman did not eat. As punishment, along with yesterday's dog food, confiscate together. Another day passed. The staff brought dog food again. The woman who had been hungry for 4 days finally couldn't bear it anymore. However, this time the staff will provide dog food. Put it far away. The woman tries to reach for it with her hands, but still a little bit. The collar around his neck was choking him. But there are more solutions than difficulties. The woman stretched out his long white legs. Easily hooked the dog food. He has not eaten for 4 days. In the face of dog food, he also devoured it. But after eating, my head started to feel dizzy. Fell straight to the ground. Women never expected. Drugs were secretly put in the dog food. The staff saw this and tested whether the other party was pretending. The woman doesn't respond. Then he was taken into a large bathhouse. Rinse a woman. The woman was instantly awakened by cold water. However, the more he resisted, the opponent's movements are more rapid. After rinsing, the woman was taken outside to the playground to let the wind out. Then a warning sounded on the radio, obedient. Just not. But the woman is dressed in antique. She wouldn't listen. Started to run by himself. Suddenly, the collar around the neck starts to tighten. He's out of breath. But he was still not convinced. Or do your best to rush to the iron fence. I didn't expect there to be high voltage electricity on it. Directly stun him. Wait until the woman wakes up again. Has returned to the kennel. When a woman is bored. A man's voice came from the kennel. The woman curiously poked her head out to check. A handsome guy appeared on the other end. Finally got a partner. The two began to introduce themselves to each other. Woman's name is Lisa. Man named Adam. Both men were kidnapped and brought here. This is the staff bringing dog food again. Lisa is used to it here. Started to eat. But Adam couldn't speak and spit in it. The staff was furious. He rushed in with an electric baton. I want to punish Adam. Lisa wants to save Adam. I didn't expect to be electrocuted first. Adam didn't survive a beating. When the two of them wake up, it was found that the two parties appeared next door. The two began to plan how to escape. A plan was made soon. Wait until the staff comes to deliver the dog food again. Adam is out of his depth. I accidentally took the opportunity to pull the other party over. An iron basin knocked the opponent unconscious. Then I got the key from my body. Successfully opened the chain of bondage. Just when the two were about to escape, Lisa suddenly knocked Adam unconscious and called all the staff over. What the hell is going on here? In this dark experimental base, humans were domesticated like dogs. Collar and chain around the neck. You can only eat dog food every day. Disobedience will be missed. Unwilling to be tortured, they decided to run away. Made a plan. Successfully knocked out the staff. Just as the two were about to escape, the woman suddenly turned against the water and knocked the man unconscious. Because women are designing this. The person in charge of the experiment, in order to obtain more accurate data. Lisa herself was the subject of the experiment. This experiment also has two assistants. One is Lisa's best friend. One is Lisa Simp George. In fact, they arrested a lot of people as experimental subjects. Adam is just one of them. Lisa asked her best friend to lock herself back in. Continue to complete the experiment. Adam, who didn't know why, woke up. I find myself still trapped here. CBU is burned. Obviously, he has already got the key. Opened the chain. But Lisa told him you ate too much dog food. The innocent Adam was successfully brainwashed. I have no idea what's going on here. It's all controlled by this woman in front of you. On this day, the two were taken out to let the wind out. Came to the iron net. Adam touched it. Lisa is getting ready to stop. Surprised to find that there is no power on this time. Adam's mind once again generated the idea of running away. And Lisa started playing along with him. The two successfully climbed over the iron fence, ran out quickly. But I haven't run a few steps yet. The collar around the neck immediately began to tighten. Then Lisa fell to the ground in pain. But Adam didn't want to give up. Do your best to grab Lisa's hand. I want to take her with me. But as the collar gets closer, they both passed out. After waking up again, Adam found himself strapped to a stretcher. The staff on the side gave him a direct injection. Adam was convulsing. Painful struggle. But soon he passed out again. Lisa was also tied up. This surprised him. Obviously not in the experimental plan. Staff official George. He gave Lisa a shot. Then he had hallucinations. I mistakenly thought I was discussing life with Adam. However, these are all seen by my girlfriends in the surveillance. He's not feeling well. Found that this was beyond the scope of the experiment. He asked George to let Lisa go. The two had a heated argument about it. George finally revealed his true colors. While your best friend is not paying attention, gave the other party an anesthetic. Innocent girlfriends don't know. The experiment is just a cover. In the end, Lisa wanted to chase after a male god. George wants to simp. Wait until your girlfriend wakes up again. He had a collar around his neck. Adam was also tied across. The two meet in this manner. See this situation. The girlfriend told the content of the experiment. Adam was furious when he learned the truth. I wanted to save Lisa. Unexpectedly, I was toyed with by him in applause. And Lisa was watching this on video. They go berserk. The purpose of his experiment: just to get along with Adam, so that the other party can become his boyfriend. Now everything is said by my girlfriend. The relationship I finally developed with Adam. So far from improving. Instead, it was directly adjusted to freezing point. He hates his best friend very much. Now George is very happy, because he has a crush on Lisa for many years. I've been touching him with love. Very soon, George pushed Lisa into another kennel. There are 200 men tied up here. Shockingly, they're all Lisa's ex-boyfriends. More than 200 ex-boyfriends tied up in the kennel. All of this, it's all planned by the woman simp. It turns out that simp is in order to win the love of a woman, can succeed. Tie up all the men who have hurt her before. Tamed like a dog. And then George went in front of 200 seniors. Get down on one knee to Lisa. Show him your love. And Lisa had humiliated him. Apparently, he doesn't like George, this simp. Sure enough, simp licked to the end with nothing. This completely angered George. They believe that Adam caused all of this. Since Lisa met Adam, I fell completely in love with her. Grow a love brain. George pushed Lisa into the basement. My best friend and Adam are tied up here. George threatened Lisa with 2 lives. One must be selected to receive the lunchbox today. On the left is Lisa's plastic best friend. On the right is Lisa's current boyfriend. Lisa didn't even think about it. I directly pressed the button on my girlfriend's side. In the eyes of a woman with a love brain, how can a girlfriend have a boyfriend be important? Who knows Adam's collar is tightening? It's not good for Lisa. Crazy clicking buttons trying to stop. George gave a strange smile. Original. George had anticipated Lisa's choice. Changed the system in advance. He wanted Adam to die. Lisa is panicking at the moment. Tell George just let Adam go. Any condition is agreed. You can get whatever you want, including himself. But George told him, I've actually got everything. It turned out that Lisa's dream was real. Hallucinations due to drugs. Treat George as Adam. Lisa could only watch helplessly. Adam suffers before his eyes. The death of his heart was of extreme despair. But there's nothing I can do. Not long after, George came in again. Take out another tablet. Let Lisa personally solve more than 200 ex-boyfriends. Lisa had an idea. Thought of a way to escape. Press your own color button. Break the tablet. Lisa's face twisted in an instant. I almost went to the Naiu Bridge to find Adam. George quickly took out the key. Opened the collar around Lisa's neck. They gave him artificial respiration. And Lisa bit his lip. I took the opportunity to open the chain. Then knocked George down with one punch. Quickly flee the scene with your girlfriend. The two then hid in a room. But soon George came after him. Immediately found Lisa. Press him against the wall. I'm about to suffocate. The girlfriend, who is secretly hiding this matter, takes action. Successful sneak attack on George. Then the two tied George up. You wear a collar around your neck. Treat others with the way of others. Lisa is not relieved enough. Pick up a 2-meter-long iron rod. Walk behind George. Carried out brutal atrocities. But it's not over. Lisa takes advantage of her best friend to let her guard down. Pick up an iron rod and aim it at your best friend's head. Send him to reincarnation quickly, because he has always hated his best friend in his heart. It's just that girlfriend's talk. Let yourself lose the boyfriend you haven't got yet. Then put on your best friend's eyes. Change into each other's clothes. Ignited the experimental base. A dashing departure.